Welcome to the Reaper Show. Yeah. Your cult heroes back again. Let's get started. Starting with the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight, as they'll be in New York to play the Rangers, as they're riding a 4-game winning streak into this game, hoping to come alive and get 5. Yeah. And the Spurs will try their luck again tonight. This time, they'll be hosting the Sacramento Kings tonight at 8 o'clock. Last night, they got their ass kicked by the Chicago Bulls 139 to 124 last night. So, wasn't even close. It just got butt ugly for them at home. So, maybe with the back to back game, they can make up for it by getting a win tonight. Yeah. And last night's football game was pretty good, like I said it would, as Detroit beat the Packers 34 to 31, and they clinched the playoff berth with that win. Okay, but the Pack ain't out of it yet for that wild card. They still got to compete for that wild card. I think they will make it, because Minnesota's still in the mix, and the Washington Commanders still in the mix, and I don't think anybody's coming out of the NFC South for the wild card. I don't think anybody's coming out of the NFC West for the wild card. I think those are the teams that are still in the mix in the NFC. Yeah. Of course, Detroit is competing for the division and home field advantage, and they're ahead of Philly by a game and a half for the home field advantage. Yeah. Couple questionable calls at the end of this game that made it a little sticky, but it is what it is. They called it the way they called it, so that's that. Yeah. And tomorrow in college football is the conference championship day tomorrow. ACC, the SEC, the Big Ten, the Big 12, they're all having all their championship games tomorrow. I think the most interesting games is the SEC championship and the Big Ten. The Big Ten got Oregon facing Penn State. This is the first time in a long time that Ohio State and or Michigan is not playing in the championship game in the Big Ten. So this should be an interesting game, but I think Oregon's a little bit too much for Penn State. Yeah, and I think they'll win that game. Yeah. And Texas against Georgia, that should be interesting. Uh, Two different styles of football. One like to air it out on the pass, and the one like to pound the ball and play defense. I mean, they air it out on passes too, but not like Texas do. It's going to be a contrast in styles for this one, but I think Texas will win this game. Yeah. Because if it goes into high scoring, I don't think Georgia can keep up with Texas, But no, I don't think they can keep up. Yeah. If it gets into a high scoring game, I think Georgia would have to keep the score low in order to win this game. But they're going to have to play staunch defense against that aerial passing game, and they're going to have to get pressure. Yeah. But the biggest question mark is how Texas defense is going to play against Georgia. Can they physically match up? Because Georgia is going to play the physical game. Can Texas defense stand up to Georgia's massive offensive line? Because they want to play the smash mouth style of football for sure, and Texas want to play the run and gun style of offense. So we'll see which pans out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the winners of these conference title games will get an automatic bid into the college football playoffs. And other teams may have to sit and wait to see if they get an at-large bid. Teams like Tennessee, Alabama, SMU, and a few others, possibly Clemson if they lose, and they'll have to see. Some teams deserve to get in the college football playoffs, and some teams don't, but there's always going to be that one. It'll be interesting, especially if they decide Alabama. Alabama has 3 losses, and they're not in the SEC title game. So that'll be interesting if a 3-loss team gets in the college football playoffs. I think you can only be a 1 or 2 loss team to get in the college football playoffs. I don't think a 3-loss team or a 4-loss team belongs in the college football playoffs. But I don't decide these things. The college football board will make the selections on the 12 playoff teams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Share, like, and subscribe to the Reaper's Nest, baby. Let's get it.